Welcome to this thrilling video that highlights the bone-crushing hits of Alesana Tuilagi, one of the most powerful and dominant rugby players of all time. With his immense size, speed and strength, Tuilagi was a feared opponent on the field, leaving a trail of destruction in his wake. Tuilagi was a force to be reckoned with on the field, and his impressive performances helped him become a legend in the world of rugby. But there was more to the man than just his physical prowess. Tuilagi was also known for his humility and his love of family. He was a devoted husband and father, and his commitment to his family and his faith was an inspiration to many. In this video, we'll take a look at some of his most impressive hits and tackles. Alesana Tuilagi was born on February 24, 1981, in Samoa. He grew up in a family of rugby players and began playing the sport at a young age. He moved to New Zealand in his teenage years and played for the Otahuhu Rugby Club, where he quickly established himself as a force to be reckoned with. In 2002, Tuilagi made his debut for Samoa in a match against Scotland. His physicality and raw power were immediately evident, and he quickly became a fan favorite. One of his most memorable hits came in a match against England during the 2003 Rugby World Cup. England's Ben Cohen was charging towards the try line when Tuilagi launched himself at him, taking him down with a massive hit. The impact was so great that it sent Cohen flying across the field and the ball was dislodged from his grasp. But Tuilagi's hits weren't just limited to the international stage. He also made a name for himself in the English Premiership, playing for clubs like Leicester Tigers and Newcastle Falcons. His hits were brutal, leaving opposing players dazed and confused. In 2010, Samoa faced off against South Africa in what would become a historic match. Samoa had never managed to defeat South Africa before, but Tuilagi and his team were determined to change that. In the second half, Tuilagi received a pass from a teammate and set off towards the try line. Despite being tackled by two South African defenders, Tuilagi refused to go down and instead continued charging forward. With his immense strength and determination, he managed to stay on his feet and dived over the line for the winning try. It was a moment that showcased Tuilagi's incredible physicality, speed, and desire to win. The try instantly became an iconic moment in Samoan rugby history, with fans and players alike celebrating the historic victory. Tuilagi's heroic effort had not only secured the win for his team, but also demonstrated his incredible skill as a player. His performance that day would be remembered for years to come, as he had helped to lead Samoa to a groundbreaking victory over one of the world's top teams. Tuilagi's legacy as one of Samoa's greatest rugby players was centered that day, and his impact on the sport would continue to be felt for many years. His determination, strength, and skill had made him a true rugby legend, and his contribution to the Samoan team would never be forgotten. Tuilagi's impressive performance in the 2005 match against Scotland was a testament to his incredible skill and athleticism. As Samoa attacked, Tuilagi received the ball and immediately began his charge towards the Scottish defensive line. Despite being met with two defenders, he refused to be tackled, breaking through their grasp with ease. Tuilagi then encountered a third defender, but with lightning-fast reflexes, he quickly changed direction and swerved past him, leaving the Scottish defenders in his wake. With no one left to stop him, Tuilagi raced towards the try line and scored a crucial try for his team. The play showcased Tuilagi's incredible speed, agility, and decision-making skills on the field. He had the vision to see the gap in the defense and the ability to exploit it with his quick footwork and raw power. Tuilagi's incredible performance in that match would become just one of many highlights in his illustrious career. His talent and tenacity on the field would continue to make him a standout player and cement his legacy as one of Samoa's greatest rugby players. In a 2009 match against Italy, Tuilagi put on an incredible performance that showcased his talent and skill as a winger. Throughout the game, he displayed his speed and agility, weaving through the Italian defense and leaving defenders in his way. Tuilagi's most impressive moment came when he scored 4 tries, a feat that is rarely accomplished in international rugby. With each try, Tuilagi showcased his ability to read the game and make the right decisions at the right time. He also demonstrated his incredible finishing skills, as he was able to find the try line even when surrounded by defenders. Thanks to Tuilagi's dominant performance, Samoa was able to secure a 49-3 victory over Italy. Tuilagi's individual success also earned him the Man of the Match award. a well-deserved recognition of his incredible talent and dedication to the game. In the 2011 Rugby World Cup, Samoa was up against Australia in a crucial match. Tuilagi, who was an instrumental player for Samoa, put up an outstanding performance. He was a dominant force, making several runs down the wing and breaking through the Australian defense. His exceptional speed and agility were on full display as he set up scoring opportunities for his teammates. Although Samoa ultimately lost the match, Tuilagi's individual performance was one of the highlights of the tournament. Tuilagi's performance against Australia further cemented his reputation as a world-class winger. He was recognized for his incredible skill and athleticism, as well as his ability to perform under pressure. His contributions to the team were invaluable, and his passion for the game was evident in everything he did. In 2008, Samoa was playing against the mighty All Blacks, who were dominating the rugby world at that time. Despite the odds stacked against them, Samoa was determined to put up a fight. Tuilagi, known for his fearless approach to the game, was a key player for Samoa in that match. Dan Carter, the All Blacks star player and one of the best fly halves in the world, was leading the charge towards the Samoan defensive line. But Tuilagi had other plans. As Carter approached, Tuilagi launched himself at him with such force that Carter was sent flying backwards. The collision was so intense that Carter had to leave the game with an injury. It was a moment that sent shockwaves throughout the rugby world. Tuilagi's incredible physicality and impact on the game were on full display. His tackle not only stopped the All Blacks' momentum, but also inspired his teammates to fight harder. While Samoa ultimately lost the match, Tuilagi's tackle on Carter remains one of the most iconic moments in Samoan rugby history. It was a testament to Tuilagi's passion for the game, his incredible skill, and his ability to step up and make a difference when it mattered most. In the 2011 match against Fiji, Tuilagi demonstrated his impressive strength and resilience by carrying the ball over the line for a try. Despite the Fijian defenders trying to stop him, Tuilagi refused to go down and kept pushing forward towards the try line. With his incredible strength, he managed to carry several defenders with him as he crossed the line, leaving fans in awe of his power. Tuilagi's determination to score the try showcased his incredible spirit and never-give-up attitude, which has become a hallmark of his career. It also demonstrated his ability to perform under pressure and make split-second decisions on the field. The try against Fiji was just one of many incredible plays Tuilagi has made throughout his career. His impressive performances on the field have earned him a reputation as one of the best rugby players in the world, and fans have come to expect nothing but excellence from him every time he steps onto the field. Tuilagi's legacy in rugby is one of resilience, strength, and determination. He has inspired fans all around the world with his incredible performances and has become a role model for young players who aspire to be like him. In the 2014 match against England, Tuilagi demonstrated his exceptional ability to read the game and make split-second decisions. With Samoa pushing for a try, Tuilagi received the ball and charged towards the English defense, drawing in 2 defenders. In a quick and calculated move, he passed the ball off to a teammate who was able to break through the line and sprint over the try line for a crucial score. It was a moment that showcased Tuilagi's vision and skill, as well as his unselfishness on the field. Tuilagi's ability to create opportunities for his teammates was not only valuable to Samoa, but also to the professional clubs he played for, including Leicester Tigers and Racing 92. His selflessness and team-oriented play was highly valued by his coaches and teammates, as he often prioritized setting up his teammates for success over scoring himself. Tuilagi's playmaking skills were complemented by his impressive physicality, making him a formidable opponent on the field. His size and strength allowed him to break through tackles and charge towards the try line, while his agility and speed made him a difficult player to catch. These attributes helped Tuilagi become one of the most feared wingers in the game and contributed to his success on both the national and international level. Tuilagi's legacy in rugby is undeniable. He was a true powerhouse on the field, combining size, speed, and strength in a way that few players could match. But it wasn't just his playing ability that made him a legend. It was his passion for the game and his unwavering commitment to his team. In 2015, Tuilagi announced his retirement from rugby, leaving behind a legacy that will be remembered for years to come. His hits were bone-crushing, but they were also a testament to his love for the game and his desire to win. In the end, Tuilagi's contribution to the sport of rugby extended beyond his impressive stats and accolades. His selflessness, work ethic, and love for the game inspired a generation of players and fans alike. His impact on the sport will be felt for years to come, and his legacy as one of the best wingers to ever play the game is undeniable.